Hello, all my beautiful angels. Good morning. Happy Friday. I hope that you all had an amazing week. It's me, your girl Charlotte, back with another video. Today's video, we're going to do a little review on the Sultry palette and a little makeup look and tutorial. I put a little vote up, a little poll on my Instagram. So if you're not following my Instagram, make sure you check out my Instagram. I put up a poll in my story asking you guys if you wanted me to do a tutorial on it, or a review on it, a review and tutorial. And then I had a lot of comments on one of the posts I made, one of the pictures that one of the looks I did with this little guy here, this little palette from AHB. So that is what we're gonna do today. This is the look that we're doing. Before we get going on it though, take a minute, like, subscribe to the video. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. I appreciate all of you. If you're brand new, I post every Monday, every Wednesday. Not every Wednesday, every Friday. I've been posting the last 2 Wednesdays, so who knows? I might be posting every Wednesday. Also take a second to hit the bell down below because you never know when I may throw something up like the last 2 Wednesdays. And let's get right into the video, okay? All right, you guys. For this, we are going to start with taping the edges of our eyes with Scotch tape. That way we can set a nice line. We're going to grab our Sultry palette, go in with the birch color, and our MAC 217 pencil. So we get a nice fluffy brush. And we are going to take that color to set the transition on our lids in a nice windshield wiper motion. Make sure you get the outsides good too. And we're going to get both of the eyes, obviously. This is my first time doing a voiceover, so I hope that you guys really like it. And it's a lot different just talking instead of actually doing the video. For here, I'm going to put some music on. That's what's going on here. That way I have something going on while I'm doing my makeup, so I don't freak out. So we're going to get both eyes with that nice birch color. Set our transition. I don't know if you guys have ever used the tape before. I like to do it when I use a darker color. That way I get a nice edge, a nice crisp line, so it's not kind of all over the place. After we're finished with that, we are going to go in with our dystopian color. Let's see, I'm looking for it. And we're going to grab a different fluffy brush. And we're going to use this darker color right on the outside and use it to create a nice dark color on our lid. These two colors are very blendable, but it will make it pretty dark. But we're going for a nice smoky eye, so it's going to come out dark to begin with. With this color, you want to really hit the edges because it'll give you a nice cat eye look. This dystopian color is a nice dark brown. As you can see, this Kylie brush is one I got from my Kylie kits. It's pretty similar to the MAC 217 brush. So whatever flow brushes you have that you use to do your lids and your creases is going to be perfect for this. Just make sure you use a different one for your darker colors as you are for more neutral colors. Because let me tell you, you get this darker one on your lighter brother cush, and it's going to be everywhere. Now we're going to go in with a flat brush. I am using the MAC 228, and we're going to get some Fix Plus and get our brush wet. And we are going to go in with the Cinder color, which is a really bright gold. And we're going to use that to do our lid. We're going to do the entire lid because we're going to end up smoking that out. But we're going to do the entire lid on both sides. And I really like how creamy the shimmeries are in pretty much all the ABH palettes. Even the ones like the palette with all the fallout. I can't think of it off the top of my head now. But it still had really, really good shimmery colors. So once we get that all set up and get a nice, good shimmery lid, we're going to grab our Sultry palette again. And we are going to go in with a pencil brush. I don't know what number it is, but I do like pencil brushes for this. And we are going to grab the Noir color, which is just black. And we're going to put that on the outer corner of our lid. So we are going to smoke that out. And then what I like to do is I like to take that with my pencil brush and I like to drag that along the crease of the tape there to make a nice line. And then I kind of make like a cat eye wing out of it into the crease there. And we are going to blend that out once we're done. And then we're going to toss that on both sides. Get it good and smoky. And I did notice there wasn't a ton of fallout with this palette, which also makes me happy because fallout is the worst. Fallout is the enemy. So you can see it's pretty even on both sides. And then we're going to grab our fluffy brush that we used for the dystopian color. And we are going to use that to really windshield wiper motor and blend that Noir color into the rest of our lid. And then we're going to take that and we're going to use that to blend the lid in with the gold. We're going to hit both. We're going to hold both the crease and both the lid. And get a nice smoky color between the two of them. And that'll really blend that out nice. And on the lid there, we'll create a nice blended look. Nice and smoky at the edge there. And make sure when you're doing this and you're applying your eyeshadows, you're holding your brushes towards the end. Towards the end, you don't need to hold them firm. Remember, you're just kind of moving the colors around. So you don't want to hold it up towards the top. You're not painting a house or anything. Just holding it towards the end, kind of moving them around. And like that, we've got it all smoked out. Now we're going to take our tape off, if we can get it off. I kind of have issues getting a hold of the tape with my nails sometimes. It likes to fight me. And can we take a sec to just appreciate the nails? They're so cute. I love the Halloween nails. And there we have our nice line once we take the tape off. It's not a mess. It's not all over the place. Any fallout we did have pretty much got on the tape. So once we're done with that, we're going to grab a clean pencil brush. Not the same one that we used the black with. And we're going to go back in with that cinder color. And we're going to use it to get the inner three quarters of the lower lid. And without getting it wet, it doesn't go on there quite as much or quite as easy. It's obviously not as bold, but it does go on there. It takes a little bit to get it going. And once we get that on there, we are going to go back with our first pencil brush and we're going to grab the Noir color again. You'll see in just a second here. I should be about done with that. Now we're going to grab the newer color, like I said, and we're going to use that just on the outer quarter of our lower lid. Just to bring the two together. Now after we get both sides, like so, it doesn't take a lot. So be careful when you're working with blacks, because a little bit goes a long way. And if you get crazy with it, it'll be everywhere. So we're going to grab that first pencil brush we used, and we're going to get that cinder color again, and we're going to pull it just a little bit onto the nowhere, just to blend the two of them. That way they're just a little bit more blended. Not a lot, because, and we're using it really gently, because we don't want to get a lot of that nowhere color on our lighter color pencil brush. Now for this look, I don't use any liner, no wing liner, no tight line, because I'm using the black. But I am going to take this black pencil and I'm going to get my waterline. I feel like it really makes the eye pop when you have the waterline done too. And you will see here, I cannot do this without looking in the viewfinder. I need to have a little mirror to do this, just because it's so close to the eye. And when we're done here, I'm going to show you what the eye looks like when it's done, and hopefully you could see the difference. Kind of compare the two. And I always have the hardest time right on the inner edge. I always end up hitting my eye and end up having to flinch. As you can see, I like it much better with the waterline done. And I am using the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in the 0 color. That to me is my favorite. That's my go-to for my waterline pencils. And I did this entire tutorial after I did my brows. I am not very good at brows, but I did already put primer on my face too. So that's already on my face, soaking in. But I am so bad at brows. It's not my thing. So there. Our eyes are pretty much done. We're going to go in with some Fix Plus, and we're going to give ourselves a nice spray. Nice and refreshing. Get it all setting. And with that, all right, so our foundation is done. Our concealer is done. I've already set my under eye. I've already put on my bronzer. I've already put on my blush. I used the Morphine 9N palette for the blush. And then I'm using this Shimmery Fix Plus to set my face again. And I'm getting this really weird feedback off of this microphone. So it's kind of messing with the way I talk. It's kind of bugging me. And then we're going to take our Champagne Pop for a highlighter. And we're going to take our little angled brush. I think it's a MAC 168. The numbers are pretty worn off, so I'm not entirely sure. And we're going to get a nice circle motion. I don't just dab it on there. I put on the highlight. And we're going to get our nose. Get it nice and highlighted. Get another little spray with the Fix Plus. And then we're going to grab the little pencil brush again that we used with the cinder color. And we're going to use that in the Champagne Pop to get our brow. Right under our eyebrow for a little more highlight. And hopefully you don't get super crazy like I did. I end up having to fix it. And then we're going to get our inner corner for a little more pop. And then we're going to also use the champagne pop on the Cupid's bow. That's important. That way our lips pop. Because we got to make them look poppy and kissable, right? So get that on there. And then you'll see me... Let's see, what do I do next? I think I try to fix it. I'm looking for a brush. All I have is a big brush. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to try to fix where I got crazy on my brow there with the champagne pop. And then we're going to grab some more Fix Plus, set it in. You can never have too much Fix Plus. And the pink shimmery is really light. It's not excessive. Now today was a hair washing day, which is really nice. So I'm going to put some of my blowout cream in there, which adds more fullness to my hair, and it also has a heat protectant. It's one of my secrets, part of the new company I'm working for. And my hair has never been softer. So if you guys are curious on that, make sure you send me a message, because my hair has been amazing since I switched to them a month ago. The products are amazing. And now we're going to curl our lashes, because we're going to put on some lashes, which I'm going to do off screen because I'm not very good at them. I can't do them on camera. Just a little curl to set them on. And then I'm going to grab my MAC lip primer and I'm going to prep my lips, get them ready for a lip kit. And for today's lip, we are going to use the Kylie Autumn Lip Kit. It's a nice red, not too bright, not too bold, not too dark. I feel like it's perfect for this time of year. So I hope that you guys like the new way that I'm doing my makeup tutorials. It looks like a lot of the girls that I follow, a lot of the bigger girls, they all do something similar where they do a voiceover, which, to be honest, it was a lot easier not trying to talk while doing my makeup at the same time. So I hope that you guys like it that way. Please leave me a comment down below if you liked it that way, if you liked it better the other way while I'm trying to talk to you. I think the other way would be ready for more of a get ready with me, but for more of a tutorial. I was also trying to save time because my other ones have been super long, like a half hour long. So I tried to cut down the amount of time that these tutorials are, because I've noticed the longer my videos are, the less I get views on them. So I'm trying to get them condensed down. Final thoughts on my Sultry palette. I really like the Sultry palette compared to some of the other palettes that I've got lately. A lot of the colors in it, a lot of the colors are more geared towards obviously going with a smoky look, and going into fall, I think that's perfect because I like to do a lot of smoky makeup for fall. It's good for going out. It's good for everyday looks. If you are really into like a nice smoky eye, then I would definitely check out the Sultry palette. I liked the creaminess, everything blended well. I didn't get a whole ton of fallout, which is always really, really important to not get a whole ton of fallout because you don't want to be hitting pan after using it twice. The shimmer, I've used both of the shimmers. I've used Cinder and I've used Ember. I used Cinder, like I said in the tutorial, but I've used Ember in another makeup look I did earlier in the week, and both of the shimmers were really creamy. They went on nice, which is kind of a thing I've noticed in the majority of the AHB palettes, is that their shimmers go on really, really easy with a nice wet brush. So I hope that you guys like it. I would definitely get it if you like a smoky eye. I definitely rate this a must get if you like a smoky eye. Other than that, I hope you guys liked the video. I hope that you guys have a good weekend. We'll be back on Monday. I'm going to be doing some filming while I'm up in Canada, and who knows, I might even get a new tattoo while I'm up there. So, you know, it might be my first tattoo. So if you guys want to see that and laugh at me if they let me film that, laugh at me crying, you'll need to tune into Monday's video. Other than that, I love you all. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.